Okay, so I'm delighted to bring you this video now. It's on the Nitecore NU43. This headlamp has some amazing statistics. It is the world's lightest 18650 headlamp, for example, and I think it's the perfect combination for winter wild camping or for 4-season wild camping. So tonight I'm actually going to test it out. We'll do some beam shots. I'll talk to you about the features and the benefits of those features, and in the morning I'll give you my final thoughts. And do not forget, I'm actually going to give this headlamp away as part of a free giveaway. I'll let the video run for a month, and all you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the video, and tell me that you've done that in the comments, and I'll then enter you into this free draw for this Nitecore NU43 headlamp. So let's look at the feature set of this NU43 from Nitecore. So the light itself is 116 grams, and that is, as I said, I think I mentioned it before, it's the lightest 18650 battery. Now the 18650 battery is built in, and that allows the light just to be a little bit lighter. So I know some of you maybe don't like that fact, but it just does allow the light to be a little bit lighter. That's the reason behind that. It's got a really good swivel mechanism on it, and a good range of that. And the centre of gravity on this is very, very close to the light. So it just actually means, that means it's then close to your head. So it just means that the light is very, very comfortable. The adjustment there on the back, you can just pull this or push it in. So it's actually really, really easy to do. The headband is very, very broad. And I must say, you know, it's definitely really comfortable and feels very, very stable and secure. And I think I mentioned earlier on that this is actually reflective, and it's got like sort of gripper silicone in it as well, and it's perforated just for breathability. It's IP68, you know, so it's completely waterproof. And the charging is just, there's a little port, just a USB or your USB-C port there for charging, and that just covers over, and it will, when you're charging a light, you still actually can use it. Now I think, you know, Nitecore do a lot of research and development on their own lights, so they're not just a company that copies other companies. I've got a number of their lights, and I asked them to send me this light because I really like the statistics of it, and I actually thought it really was a perfect light for wild camping, particularly because it's compact, its weight at 116 grams, and its output. Alright, so let's now just look at some of the actual lighting features, and then we'll show you some beam shots later on when it actually gets dark. So you've loads of different options here, and it's fairly straightforward. So press and hold the main sort of power button, and that just comes on in low, and then press it again, it just goes on the mid, and then press it again, it just goes on to high, and then you have to do a really quick double press, and that just goes on to turbo or boost. Now the turbo or boost is 1400 lumens, and the high I think is 600 lumens, and the high will last I think for 10 hours. So what I'll do is I'll put a chart up, because obviously there's other features as well. I'll put a chart up to let you see all the sort of run times at the different levels. But do remember, this will back off a little bit, so it's not a true sort of, you know, 600 lumen for 10 hours. It will back down a little bit. So then you've got an ultra low, and it's just a double press. And that's like an ultra low. I think it's maybe about 8 lumens, and it runs for an insane long period of time. So if you're in and around a tent, you know, for camping, you know, that's absolutely perfect. And then I'll just go then through. And then you can, when it's switched on, you can then switch between red light and white light, just with the other sort of mode button. And then when you press the mode button, it gives you a battery status indicator. And then what else have we got on it? Yeah, a double press the mode button puts it into like an SOS beacon. So that's really all that you have, and all that you actually need. And then, lastly then, if you press and hold both for 2 seconds, that's like a lockout mode. So I mean, that's the features. I actually just, you know, haven't really used the torch yet. I just had a quick look before I sort of did the video, and I can understand it, you know, pretty well. Now, when I say I think this is a perfect light and perfect lamp for wild camping, and particularly 4-season wild camping, if you're going to be camping in the winter, you need a certain amount of power, and I think the sweet spot with lighting power is about 600 lumen, and that's exactly what this has. If you don't have 600 lumen, you just maybe don't quite have enough light. That's just my experience. And if you've more than 600 lumen, then you're paying for it with the size and the weight of the lamp. You're carrying weight and space that you don't actually need. So this here definitely, you know, for me and all the camping that I've done, hits a sweet spot with sort of run times, weight, compactness and features. Alright, so one of my final thoughts on this Nitecore NU43. As I said before, I did actually ask Nitecore for this because I love their products, and using this last night I've been really impressed with it. So yeah, I think it's a great light. It's the right sort of balance, the right sort of power, the right size, the right weight, the right run times and the right features, and I would definitely thoroughly recommend this. If you buy this, I think you'll be impressed. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about that free giveaway. I'm running this video for a month. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, because I am trying to grow the channel. Let me know that you've done that in the comments. You can tell me why you want the light, but that's not going to make any impact as to in the draw. You know, I'm not going to start reading through. I'll read through everything, but I'm not going to make a decision on that. It's just based on the fact that you have commented, liked and subscribed to the video. I'll make contact with you a month after the video has been released. And then you can send me your details over a private message somehow, and we'll get this NU23 shipped off to you. It'll be a really nice wee prize. So best of luck in that if you decide to enter. And thank you very much for watching the video. Until the next time.